If you're in B2B marketing, I can almost guarantee that you have experienced something that just made you want to ram your head through a wall. Most B2B marketing programs are failing because of 6 reasons that we'll walk through today and exactly how to fix them. My name is Mason Cosby. I run an organization called Scrappy ABM. In the past 2 years, I've personally generated $25 million in tangible revenue, and I run an organization of people that have generated over $100 million in revenue. So the first and biggest thing that is causing your B2B marketing program to fail is that you are not going after the right people. So many companies that I talk to today are still doing what is referred to as a lead generation approach. So they're focused on getting hundreds of thousands of people to give us their contact information. And that's really it. We celebrate that they opted in, not that they entered our pipeline. And what I have started doing that has helped me and our clients create more effective B2B marketing programs is focus first on targeting. We don't want to go after everybody. We want to go after the people that are our best fit customers. These are people that are specifically super happy, highly profitable, they send more friends, and they stay for a long time. If you can find customers that match those 4 things and you use your marketing dollars to go get more and more of those, you would grow by default. So that is the first thing you've got to fix in your B2B marketing program. The second reason that your B2B marketing program is failing is leadership has their eyes glaze over every time you start talking. Marketers love acronyms. So we have our own little secret coded language that helps us understand what we're talking about. But at the end of the day, leadership doesn't super care about all of our acronyms, super secret jargon. What they care about is, do we have more people that we want to work with in our pipeline? Do they close and do they stay? The question then becomes, how does marketing directly impact that? So as you're thinking about your marketing programs, you've got to frame them directly in reference to what leadership cares about. One of the things that I've seen most marketers miss is at the beginning of the year, or maybe at the start of the quarter, leadership typically has a meeting with everybody and says, hey, here are our company initiatives. This is what we're focused on for the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. And what I've seen most marketers completely fail to do is then tie what they're doing back up to one of those company objectives. Leadership is telling you directly, this is what we care about. So if you can tie your marketing program into a specific named company objective or show directly how it sources pipeline for great customers that close, I can guarantee your leadership team will buy in because you're speaking their language, not your secret acronym-based language. The third reason your program is failing is because sales won't buy in. And I know, as I've talked with tons of marketers, they rag on their sales teams all the time. They just think, oh, sales is lazy. They don't want to put in the work. They just want easy opportunities. And at the end of the day, sales is actually based on how many meetings they have with really great people, and those people should close. So when the calendar is light and the pipeline is empty, of course they're going to lose their minds. That's their job, is to make sure their calendars are full and the pipeline is flowing. Your job is to help them accomplish that. So yes, I love thinking long-term and building big brand plays, but you only get to do that when you've got a full pipeline today. If you got your sales team bought in on the list of companies that you wanted to go after, and then you actually deliver those companies in your pipeline, your sales team will love you forever. Yes, have those long-term plans, but make sure your pipeline is full today with great opportunities based on the targeting that you outlined at the start of this video. The fourth reason your B2B marketing program is failing is a lack of resources. I am confident that you have tons of things that are thrown at you. And as I speak with most marketers, they want to make sure that they do what is best for the business, and they don't necessarily know how to prioritize. So as a result, they try to do all of it. If you try to do everything, you'll do all of it poorly. There are likely 2, 3, maybe 4 things you could be doing that really push the business forward, and everything else is kind of a distraction. So if you have too much on the plate, you have 3 options. You can automate certain things so that these tasks are done perfectly every single time with technology implementation. You can delegate. So if there is something that's important, but you don't have the time to do it, you should delegate that to somebody else, make a recommendation to hire somebody. And then the last, and my favorite, is eliminate. You're doing a lot of stuff that's probably not doing anything for your business, and you're doing it because this is how it's always been done. Question that and say, if we stop doing this today, cold turkey, what happens? If you don't have a clear answer, try it. The fifth reason your B2B marketing program is failing is it's super hard to measure. If you look at everything and you're thinking, I don't know if we're winning or losing here, you should figure out how you actually want to measure success for that program. As an example, I don't think you should necessarily measure social based exclusively on meetings booked. but you should measure it. Like, just hear a lot of people are like, oh, it's hard to measure, but we know it does something, so we're going to keep doing it. And that's a terrible justification because, again, you got too much on the plate, which is causing you to do less of the things that are driving the business forward. So in short, figure out what you want to measure on, showcase the impact of that thing and how it does downstream tie to pipeline and revenue. And then if it's working, keep doing it. If it's not working, figure out how to make it work or stop doing it. The last thing here is execution. And what I have seen often happen is that revenue teams will get together. They'll have their company all hands. They'll have their strategy meeting from an internal team perspective. They'll develop this beautiful plan and strategy. And then the second they all leave the room or they leave the on-site, everyone goes back to their desk and they do the exact same thing they've always been doing. So if you're going to actually take the time, energy, and effort to develop a new plan and a new strategy, you should do it. You should actually execute it and see it through. And again, I know that most people don't execute the new things because they're stuck doing the old things, which is why we addressed, why do you eliminate other stuff first? And once you've eliminated all this other stuff, you've actually figured out how to measure success, then you just stick to the plan for like 3 to 6 months and you see how it goes. And if it goes well, you keep doing it. If it goes better than expected, you double down. If it goes poorly, you figure out how to fix it or you stop doing this. And you just do that on everything in the context of your program. And if you actually looked at your B2B marketing program through that lens, you would easily do more things that drive the business forward and you'd stop doing the things that aren't. So this is how you've got to think about execution. So here's the best way that I have found to fix all of these problems. Stop trying to get everyone. Start specifically trying to get the customers that you know are your best customers, not general people, but a very specific list of companies. When you focus on this, first, you obviously got for the right people. Second, leadership's going to buy in because they can actually understand what the purpose of the marketing program is to get these people to come buy from us. Sales will buy in because these people start to enter into your pipeline. You will actually then do the right things and have the right resourcing to execute because people are bought in on the program. You'll know how to measure success because success is, do these accounts engage and do they enter the pipeline? And then lastly, from an execution perspective, you'll develop a plan to go specifically get these companies. And then you just do the plan and you know that it's working because you'll start to see them show up on your website. You'll start to see them engaging in your email. You'll start to see them book meetings. And when you get those hits of dopamine that you built a plan to go get a specific company and they actually came, you will never stop because it works so well. So as you're thinking about how do I build a better program, nail down the list, figure out who you're going after, and then go get them. If you want to learn more about exactly how to do what I just walked through, we refer to that as account-based marketing. So we've got an entire channel dedicated to how to build out your ABM program. So if you want to learn more about it, go check out the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.